Students here currently, they're paying some of the highest fees in Europe.
They certainly are, Colette. Ever since the UK left the EU, Ireland really leapfrogged towards the top of that table with contribution fees of around €3,000 per annum. Now, obviously, the government in Budget 2023 included an increase in the SUSI grant for students, as well as a cut in the contribution fees of €1,000 for the academic year. But students, while they say they appreciate those measures in the budget, they say they simply do not go nearly far enough to address the situation which is facing students across the country. So that is why at 11 a.m. At campuses across the country, students, enjoined by their lecturers in many cases, left classes to protest against the lack of availability of accommodation, the cost of living crisis which is affecting them, and the fact that many of them are forced to commute for many hours to classes every single day. A number of students have been talking to us over the course of the morning. Here's what they had to say about life as a student in Ireland in 2022.
We're just tired of it every single day. I'm sitting in my apartment. Literally, we can't turn on the heating because it's too expensive.
Like this Tuesday, I was in work, and I was in work till 2 a.m. because I have to work. I have to be able to earn money. And then I have to go home. It's then 3 a.m. and then I have a 9 a.m. 3-hour class the next morning. And that does affect my education.
My commute is 2 hours each way every single day, and I'm shattered when I get home. It's draining me mentally and physically, I just can't keep doing it, I'm also forced to sometimes have to leave my classes early because there's also not enough time for me to get back down to the station to get home. So I'm forced to decide whether to leave class, stay, or try and find a way back home myself, and it's just not okay.
So a little bit there about the academic impact of the accommodation and the cost of living crisis, but there is a mental health impact as well, which the Union of Students of Ireland has been highlighting over the course of the day. They say the government should now take control of student accommodation, building purpose-built, low-cost student accommodation to make sure that people aren't profiting off the difficulty which students are finding in terms of getting accommodation. Some students we're speaking to over the course of the day in various parts of the country saying they're waiting on waiting lists for well over a year at this point, and they will simply finish their course before they reach the end of it.